In the vast savannas of Kenya, where the golden grass sways to the rhythm of the wind and the skies stretch endlessly, there lived a proud and noble people known as the Maasai. They were known for their vibrant red shukas, intricate beadwork, and fierce warriors who protected their herds and families. Among the Maasai, there was a young warrior named Lenana. He was known throughout the village for his bravery and strength, but also for his deep connection to the traditions and stories of his people. Lenana's grandfather, Olonana, was the village elder and keeper of the ancient tales. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple, the village would gather around the fire to listen to Olonana's stories. One such evening, Olonana began to tell the story of Enkai's gift. Enkai, the Maasai god, was the giver of all things, especially the cattle, which were the lifeblood of the Maasai people. Long ago, Olonana started, his voice deep and resonant, when the earth was young and the skies were closer to the land, the Maasai lived in harmony with nature, but they lacked one thing: cattle. The Maasai prayed to Enkai for a way to sustain themselves and their families. Enkai, moved by their devotion, decided to gift them with cattle, but this gift came with a test of their character and unity. Enkai called upon a young Maasai warrior named Mbatian, known for his wisdom and humility. Enkai instructed Mbatian to climb to the highest peak of Mount Kilimanjaro, where he would receive Enkai's gift. The journey was perilous, with icy winds and treacherous paths, but Mbatian was determined. He climbed higher and higher, driven by the hope of securing a future for his people. After days of relentless climbing, Mbatian reached the summit. There, amidst the clouds, Enkai appeared in a radiant light, surrounded by the spirits of ancestors. Enkai presented Mbatian with a magnificent staff adorned with beads and feathers, symbolizing the covenant between the Maasai and their god. "Take this staff," Enkai said, "and plant it in the heart of your village. From it, cattle will emerge, but remember, they are not just animals. They are a symbol of your unity, strength, and connection to the land. Treat them with respect, and they will provide for you always." Mbatian descended the mountain, his heart filled with gratitude and awe. He returned to his village and planted the staff as instructed. The ground trembled, and from the earth cattle began to emerge, their coats shining in the sunlight. The village rejoiced, their prayers answered. Olonana paused, letting the crackling of the fire and the distant sounds of the savannah fill the air. The Maasai flourished, their herds growing, and their bonds with each other and the land strengthening. They remembered Enkai's words and treated their cattle with the utmost respect, understanding that they were more than just a source of sustenance. They were a testament to the Maasai's faith and unity. Lenana listened intently, feeling the weight of his heritage and the responsibility that came with it. He vowed to honor the ways of his ancestors and to protect the gift that Enkai had bestowed upon his people. Years later, as Lenana became a respected elder, he too would gather the young around the fire and tell the story of Enkai's gift, passing down the wisdom and traditions of the Maasai, ensuring that the spirit of unity and reverence for the land would live on through generations. And so, in the heart of Kenya, the Maasai continued to thrive, their cattle roaming the vast plains, a living symbol of Enkai's enduring gift and the unbreakable bond between the Maasai and their sacred land.